Lightworker is the favorite pastime of elite humans. Why do I say this? I'm going through Lightworker channels here on YouTube, and one of the things that stands out if you observe Lightworkers on their channels and in their videos is that some, for example, will present themselves to be having long, flowy, beautiful hair, standing in a lovely garden or in a forest, calling all light workers to come to the aid of humanity. And some will be standing in a beautiful room where they'll be dressed in esoteric type clothing, and they'll be communicating to people about the plight of humanity and that light workers must, work together. Some have videos here where they've used pretty pictures of, stars and pretty little lighty things, and some have what looks like pictures of the universe, and some have pictures here of like what heaven could look like and what peace and love would look like, and your alternate realities while you meditate. So they will have pictures here of like flowing rivers and beautiful hillsides and angelic type beings. Now, why do I say that being a light worker is the favorite pastime and hobby of the elitist human? Because let's go back to the light worker who films themselves standing in a beautiful setting with their long flowy hair or their esoteric type clothing. Now, only a human being who has food to eat at the end of the day, has transportation, has a roof over their head, and who has all the basic comforts and requirements met, has the actual time and capacity to go and place themselves in a beautiful forest or in a beautiful garden, and has the financial support to be able to have long, beautiful, flowy hair and esoteric clothing. So in other words, somebody who takes the time out to now go and film themselves standing in a beautiful garden, speaking about the plight of humanity and how we all need to unite as light workers, only such a person who has the money to be able to place themselves in such a setting. If you look at the reality of life, people who actually require of us to change the existing system as it is, they are the ones who are in poverty. They are the ones who are experiencing the existing system as it is. They don't have the luxury of being able to stand in a beautiful garden and have beautiful flowy dresses. So the light worker is the one who is comfortable. The light worker is the elite human who has all of their needs met, and now they have the ability to go and place themselves in front of a camera in a beautiful garden, presenting knowledge and information as if it can be used by those who are poor and suffering and being abused within the system. So again here, what would you require to be able to make these beautiful videos of lovely light pictures and mountains and riversides? You would need a computer. So, and yet again, the light worker who at the end of the day is able to feed themselves and clothe themselves, is then able to buy a computer, have the capacity to now make light worker type videos. So within that being's mind, they are so obsessed with light and love that they can use what money they have to now entertain themselves, to make videos, to present to those who don't have, look at what I have. The fact that, nothing has really changed within the world. There's still people who live in absolute poverty and absolute abuse, who are abused within the existing money system. You still have that dividing line between the light workers who have the capacity to make beautiful videos of flowy, pretty little things, and then you have the people who really actually live in squalor and abuse, the people who continue to live in the existing money system, even while the light worker is making beautiful videos of themselves. And what the light worker does not realize is that while you are filming your pretty video, separating yourself from the actuality of what people are experiencing, while you're making your video, to be able to make your video and to go and stand in a beautiful park, you have to participate within the current world system as it is. So you might think and you might present yourself as being separate from the evils of the world, which is, those who are in corporate power and those who abuse people. But actually look at what you're doing. You are completely representing the system as it is, and you are coating it with pretty pictures and flowers and flowy things, because for you to be able to drive in your car to get to that beautiful garden or park, you had to own a car. You had to participate in the existing money system. For you to be able to have your beautiful dresses, you had to go to a shop and buy them. For you to be able to make those beautiful pictures on your computer, you had to buy a computer that had the software that was able to do that for you. So everything that you do as your plight at being a light worker is completely participating in the existing money system, and it is that money system that is abusing people. So by saying light workers unite and showing a bunch of pretty pictures, all you're actually doing is you are rubbing it in people's faces who don't have. And you're saying to them, look, I don't actually have an answer because I'm not actually working with the current system as it is. But what I will do is I will rub it in your face that I have food to eat and I have a roof over my head and I have a computer and I have the free time to go and stand in a beautiful garden and talk about light and love and starseed children and crystals, and that is actually there for the elite human who has time on their hands to talk about pretty notions. And that is why I say that light workers are your elite humans, because they're not even humans who are trying to survive. They are humans who have too much time on their hands and have all their basic needs taken care of, pretending as if they care or even understand or even comprehend what it means to support those who don't have. Thank you very much.